Imagine if every cat you welcomed into your life was more than just a pet. What if they were your true cosmic companions, with a special bond that went beyond anything you've ever experienced? Well, that's been my reality. Not one, not two, but 4 incredible cats have found their way into my heart, each one a soulmate in feline form. Meet Milo, Maria, Mona, and Tiny. Their presence in my life has been nothing short of magical. Now, I know this might sound a little out there, like something straight out of a fantasy novel. But trust me, once you've felt that deep connection, you'll understand exactly what I mean. I didn't believe in it either, not until the signs became impossible to ignore. Suddenly, I realized that these weren't just cats. They were healers, protectors, and spiritual guides wrapped in fur. Curious to find out if your cat might be your soul cat? In this video, I'm going to reveal the universal and unique signs that could confirm your feline friend is, in fact, your soul cat. Prepare to see your relationship with your cat in a whole new light. Sign 1. Your cat chooses you. There's an old saying, cats choose you. And when it comes to a soul cat, this couldn't be more true. It's like they take one look at you and think, you're the one. That's exactly what happened to me one day at the vet, just a few days after my beloved ginger cat had passed away. I was there to pick up her carrier, still grieving, when a striking white stray with tabby markings appeared. She was aloof at first, but as soon as I sat down, she jumped right into my lap, as if she'd known me forever. She started grooming herself, then paused to lick my arm, a simple yet powerful gesture, almost like a whispered, hello. In that moment, I felt an unexplainable connection, something far deeper than just a random encounter with a stray. It was as if this cat had chosen me, knowing I needed her just as much as she needed me. I tried to brush it off as coincidence, but I couldn't shake the feeling that this was something special. Then, the vet asked a question that seemed almost fated. Would you consider taking her home? My heart said yes, before my mind could catch up, though I was scared. My previous cat, my orange soul cat, had just passed away, and the wound was still fresh. But deep down, I knew this new cat was sent to heal that wound, to be my next cosmic companion. It reminded me of how my orange cat had come into my life in the first place. She was just a tiny, puffy 5-month-old kitten with wide, dilated eyes when she showed up at my door, practically demanding to be let in. She wasn't just looking for shelter. She was seeking a connection, and once she found it, she never left. Just like her, this white cat wasn't here by accident. She had chosen me, and in doing so, she had already begun to weave herself into the fabric of my life. That's the thing about soul cats. They know exactly when to show up, and when they do, it's impossible to ignore the bond that's forming, even if you're not ready to admit it at first. Sign 2. Cats protect you from bad energy. Ever catch your cat staring off into space, their eyes fixated on something you can't see? Or maybe they've suddenly started avoiding a particular spot in your home, leaving you wondering what they sense that you don't. This isn't just a quirky cat behavior. Cats are incredibly attuned to energy, thanks to their sharp senses and natural ability to pick up on the tiniest vibrations in their environment. Their whiskers and ears are like finely tuned instruments, detecting subtle shifts that we humans can't perceive. It's not just the physical world they're connecting with, they're also in tune with the unseen. Take my 4-month-old orange kitten, for instance. As I sit here talking about a cat's sensitivity to energy, he's staring intently into thin air, his eyes tracking something invisible to me. It's a little eerie, but it's also fascinating. I've seen this happen before, with my older orange cat. She used to love her bed near the stairs in our living room, until one day she suddenly started avoiding it. Knowing that cats can be creatures of habit who dislike sudden changes, I tried everything to make her comfortable in that spot again, using positive reinforcement to no avail. But then I noticed something strange. Whenever she glanced at the wall near her bed, she'd quickly turn away, almost as if she was sensing something off. It dawned on me that she was picking up on some negative energy in that area, something completely invisible to me. So, I moved her bed, and just like that, she was back to her old, contented self. It's moments like these that remind me of how cats are like little spiritual guides. They keep a watchful eye on the energies around us, both seen and unseen, and react to them in ways that protect us, even when we're completely oblivious to what's going on. It's almost as if they're our guardians, making sure that nothing harmful slips through the cracks of our perception. Sign 3. Your cat provides comfort in difficult times. On those tough days when you're feeling under the weather or just a little down, have you ever noticed your cat magically appearing by your side? It's like they just know. Your soul cat has an uncanny ability to sense when you need a little extra love. Their heightened sensitivity to energy makes them acutely aware of their human companions. And the moment they sense you're not at your best, they'll come right over, purring softly and nuzzling their way into your heart. In that instant, your soul cat transforms into a little furry therapist, lifting your spirits without uttering a single word. Science might explain it as the warmth of their body or the soothing vibrations of their purrs, but anyone who has experienced it knows it's something more. When your cat snuggles up to you during those hard times, it feels like they're absorbing your stress, replacing it with a profound sense of peace and comfort. Now, think back. Has your cat ever done this for you? Take a moment to recall those instances when your cat seemed to appear just when you needed them most. Share your experience in the comments below. Did their presence help lift your spirits? How did it make you feel? Let's swap stories about these little moments of magic our soul cats bring into our lives. There's truly nothing more heartwarming than the love and support your cat offers just when you need it most. It's as if they're instinctively tuned in to your emotional wavelength, ready to bring you back to a place of calm and reassurance with just their presence. Sign 4, the happy smile. What if I told you that cats can smile? I know it sounds surprising, but I recently discovered that they do, especially soul cats. These special felines have a way of greeting you with a subtle smile after you've been gone for a few hours, or even after a long day at work. You might think you've noticed this before, but this realization truly made me believe that cats are more than just pets. They're true friends. They're not only there to comfort you on your rough days, but they also show their affection in the most heartwarming ways, like a gentle smile that says, "I'm so happy you're here." Let me share what happened to me. I'd been away from home for a month on a business trip. When I finally returned, my cat didn't leave my side, following me around the house as if she couldn't get enough of me. It was incredibly sweet, and my heart just melted with love. But the real surprise came the next day. After she'd been outside playing, she came back in, looked right at me, and I swear she gave me the gentlest, most sincere smile. If you're thinking, "I've never seen a cat smile," don't worry. It's not always easy to spot. These smiles are subtle, almost like a secret between you and your cat, expressed through tiny micro-expressions that you can only pick up on if you're deeply connected. But once you see it, you'll know. Sign 5. Your cat has a calming effect. Cats are like tiny, furry meditation gurus, naturally equipped with a calming presence that can transform any space. If you're a cat lover, you've probably already felt that wave of tranquility just by watching your cat. That's because your soul cat is a master at sharing their zen vibes, effortlessly bringing peace into your life. Take my white tabby Mona, for example. She has this incredible ability to sense when I'm not okay, and the moment she does, my living room seems to transform into a serene oasis. She'll stretch out, pick a cozy spot near me, and settle in for a nap. Just watching her sleep so peacefully, with her eyes gently closed, has a way of brightening my entire day. It's as if she waves a magic wand, and suddenly everything feels a little bit better. That's the power of a soul cat. They have this amazing gift for making you feel at ease, just by being there. So, if you notice your cat transforming the atmosphere of your home with their presence, congratulations. You've got yourself a soul cat, capable of turning you into a human-sized teddy bear, filled with a sense of peace and comfort whenever life gets tough. Sign 6. Your soul cat is your nighttime guardian. These adorable nocturnal creatures aren't just busy chasing imaginary mice while you sleep. They're also quietly watching over you. If you've ever woken up to find your cat staring at you, don't be alarmed. They're not just curious, they're actually showing care. Forget the science for a moment. What's really happening is that your cat is protecting you, keeping a watchful eye even while you dream. It's almost like they have a sixth sense, able to detect your emotional state even when you're asleep. Yes, your little furry friend has the remarkable ability to be your nighttime guardian. If you haven't noticed this before, try letting your cat sleep near you. One morning, you might wake up to find them sitting close by, silently watching over you. Maybe they'll give a soft purr, a gentle rumble of contentment, or even place a tender paw on your cheek. Sometimes they might even nudge you awake with the lightest touch, not because they want food, but because they somehow know it's time for you to get up. I remember how my late orange cat Milo would do this for me during some of the darkest days of my life. I was struggling with depression during one particularly cold winter, and every morning Milo would watch over me as I slept. After a few minutes, he'd gently lick my forehead, as if to say, "I'm here, and you're not alone." It was such a simple gesture, but it meant the world to me. The care he showed in those moments was beyond words. Has your cat ever kept a watchful eye on you while you slept? I'd love to hear your stories in the comments below. Let's share how our cats have been our silent guardians in the night. Sign 7. Your cat is drawn to sacred spaces. To figure out if your cat is your soul cat, pay attention to the special spots they choose to relax in, almost as if they've discovered their own personal sanctuary. These are not just any corners of your home. They're areas brimming with positive energy. If you join them there, you might find yourself soaking in the tranquility, wishing you could stay forever. At least until your cat gently nudges you as if to say, "Excuse me, can I have my seat back?" Cats have an uncanny ability to seek out places with strong spiritual energy. It's not uncommon to find stray cats lingering around religious sites, drawn to the peace and positive vibes that these spaces offer. For example, both of my cats are particularly fond of visiting the neighborhood mosque. They seem to be captivated by the calm and serene energy that surrounds it. So, when your cat spends a lot of time in these sacred or peaceful spots, it's a sign that they're not just soaking up the energy, they're also amplifying it. You might find them curled up in the coziest, most serene nook, purring with contentment. My white tabby cat, Mona, has her favorite spot too, right at the neighboring mosque, where she's always welcomed. Sign 8. Your cat heals you. Scientific studies have shown that cats have the remarkable ability to heal themselves through purring. These soothing vibrations not only help them recover, but also have a positive impact on us as well, reducing stress, lowering blood pressure, and even promoting healing in bones and tissues. If you're lucky enough to have a soul cat, you've probably noticed them curling up in your lap or lying on your chest, purring away with a purpose. Trust me, when your soul cat purrs while snuggled up on you, it's not just a comforting sound. It's a form of healing. They can sense when something in your body isn't quite right, and they instinctively know when you need a little extra care. Often they'll settle right on the area that needs healing, whether it's your chest, stomach, or even your head. My white tabby, Mona, was a perfect example of this. After her spaying surgery, she continued to purr, not just for herself, but also whenever she sat in my lap during my tough times. It was like having a little furry doctor in my home, always ready to help me feel better. So, if you've ever noticed that you feel calmer, happier, or even physically better after your cat purrs next to you, that's not a coincidence. Your soul cat is using their healing powers to take care of you, just as much as you take care of them. Sign 9. Your cat can see things before they happen. Your soul cat's mysterious abilities often come to light when they fixate on a seemingly empty spot, only for a spider or some other hidden creature to appear moments later. It's as if they see things before they happen. I've often caught my cat staring intently at something, only to watch her suddenly withdraw or leap awkwardly off the sofa and dash outside. My white tabby, Mona, has an uncanny knack for this kind of thing. For instance, I love cuddling her, but she doesn't always feel the same way. Yet even if I'm just thinking about holding her, she somehow senses it and slips away before I even make a move. How does she do it? Maybe she picks up on the surge of positive energy I'm sending her way. It might sound a little spooky, but it's just one of the ways cats can sense things before they happen. This ability has led many to believe that cats are special beings with hidden powers, perhaps knowing secrets about the world that we can't see. Some say they can detect changes in the air before a storm, or even read your mind to figure out if you're planning to give them a tasty treat. Whatever the reason, there's no denying that cats have extraordinary abilities. Their mysterious ways have fascinated people for ages. Just think of the old tales about Grimalkin, the grey cat with spooky powers, or the feline companions of Shakespeare's witches. Now I'm curious, have you ever noticed your cat displaying these mysterious abilities? Maybe they've sensed something before it happened, or reacted to something you couldn't see. Share your experiences in the comments below. Let's see how many of our furry friends might be modern-day magic makers. Sign 10. Your cat is your messenger. In my country, lizards are more than just unwelcome guests. They're venomous and pose serious health risks to cats, potentially leading to acute liver failure. Last winter, in the days leading up to her death, my orange cat began bringing me a cold, lifeless lizard every day. She would hide it under her paws, almost as if she was trying to protect it, or maybe even protect me. I was terrified that she might try to eat it, knowing the danger it could pose to her fragile health. The thought of her ingesting even a tiny bit of that lizard's venom filled me with dread. But what was she trying to tell me? Was it simply her prey instinct kicking in? Or was there something more ominous behind her actions? Her strange behavior left me feeling uneasy, as if she was trying to communicate something beyond the ordinary. Just a few days later, she passed away at the vet's clinic. Her spaying incisions never healed properly, partly because she couldn't stop licking them. Cats have long been seen as messengers, bridging the gap between the physical and spiritual worlds. Whether through their behavior, their gaze, or the peculiar things they do, they often seem to be trying to tell us something important. So when your cat starts behaving strangely or seeks your attention in unusual ways, it's worth paying close attention. After all, who better to deliver a message from beyond than your loyal mystical feline companion? Sign 11. They can shape-shift. Have you ever watched your cat move so quietly that it seems like they could vanish into thin air? Or noticed how they effortlessly slip through impossibly small gaps or seem to materialize out of nowhere, as if by magic? There's a certain mystique about them, a sense that they possess an uncanny ability to blend seamlessly into their surroundings, almost as if they're hiding in plain sight. Throughout history, cats have been linked to shapeshifting in various myths and legends, their mysterious nature sparking imaginations for centuries. Now, I'm not suggesting that their physical flexibility is some kind of supernatural sign, but there's no denying that it adds to their aura of mystery and elevates them as soul animals among all other creatures. Consider those moments when your cat seems to switch personalities in an instant. One moment, they're a playful ball of energy, chasing after a toy with wild abandon. The next, they're as still as a sphinx, gazing out the window with an almost otherworldly wisdom. It's as if they're engaged in a cosmic game of hide-and-seek with reality itself. So the next time your cat displays that mesmerizing blend of stealth, agility, and enigmatic charm, just remember, you might be sharing your home with a shape-shifting secret agent, a creature of both the physical world and the realms beyond. Sign 12. Your cat has stolen you from anyone around you. Throughout my life, I've always been a caregiver, the person who looks after others, but everything changed when my cats chose me. One by one, they entered my life, and before I knew it, they had stolen my heart in a way that no one else ever has. These cats aren't just pets, they're my soulmates. They've connected with me on a level that goes beyond words, beyond anything I ever imagined. This bond is more than simply being a pet owner. It's a deep, pure, and unbreakable connection that proves without a doubt that cats can be soulmates too. If you find yourself sharing a similar connection with your cat, where their presence lifts your spirits instantly, where you feel a companionship that's hard to describe, those are signs that your cat is more than just a pet. They're here to walk alongside you on your life's journey, understanding your moods, offering healing when you need it, and bringing you little gifts that show just how much they care. And what about you? If you find yourself thinking about your cat constantly, missing them when you're apart, and cherishing the moments you're together, then you've discovered the magic of a soul cat. But remember, this kind of deep connection doesn't usually appear instantly, especially with kittens. They need time to grow, to experience the world, and to develop that special bond with you. Yet, the way they come into your life is often a sign of something more. Take my little Tiny, for example. He was brought to me by my 7-year-old nephew, who found him in a torn shopping bag, rescued from a scorched alley. Even from that first moment, I knew Tiny was meant to be a part of my life. So how did your soul cat come into your life? Did they steal your heart in an unexpected way? Share your story in the comments below. I'd love to hear how your feline friend became your soulmate. So there you have it, the 12 intriguing signs that suggest your cat might just be your soul cat. From their extraordinary ability to sense unseen energies to their uncanny knack for healing and comforting you in ways that seem almost magical. Soul cats are all about forging a deep, unbreakable connection. If you've noticed any of these signs in your own cat, then congratulations, you're already experiencing a bond that goes beyond the ordinary. But remember, these are just a few hints at the spiritual connection you might share with your feline friend. Every cat is unique, and your journey with them will be just as unique. Trust your intuition, cherish the special moments, and keep nurturing that incredible bond. Before you go, don't forget to share in the comments below, what unique signs have you noticed in your soul cat? We'd love to hear your stories. If you enjoyed this video and it brought you closer to your feline companion, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell button so you never miss out on more fascinating insights about your furry friend. And if you felt a connection, give us a thumbs up and share this video with fellow cat lovers. Let's keep celebrating the magical bond we share with our soul cats. Thank you for watching.